My name is Tony Petrosi, and I'm a hardcore New York mariner. I'm an artist. I love honest expression. Here, we call me Captain Sqns, spelled S-Q-N-S. I've been a paratrooper, a stuntman, and a punk rock singer, and now, a seaman! All these things have prepared me for my current mission as captain of New York City's first guerrilla adventure boat called Spazmo. Today, I'm finally doing something I've wanted to do for a long time. Take the train from my home in Brooklyn to the top of Manhattan, carrying my inflatable pontoon boat, a kind of kayak. From here, I assemble it and paddle down the Harlem River into the East River. This is not a reality show. This is an adventure! Like Larry David, I play myself in this show. This city is so great. There's so much to explore. I want to share this with the world. I have to get a crew together and find a way for them to help me. Maybe I'll tell them I'll take them to the Bahamas. Yeah, that's it. I'll tell them they'll all get a free trip to the Caribbean on a big sailboat. How can anyone turn that down? As I enter New York Harbor, I have to be extra careful. It's bustling with all manner of vessels that would make short work of me, some without even knowing it. I try to sail, but there is no wind today. It does not stop me from letting my freak flag fly high! As I pass by Red Hook, I look for the entrance to the little-known Gowanus Canal. I'm cautious not to let this water on me because it's still highly polluted. I don't want to turn into a zombie. I get to my exit point at Union Street, disassemble my boat, and walk to the train station, which will take me back home. A dream finally realized. Now, I have to put my plan to action. I'll do a casting call for my show. I really want to thank you for showing up for our candidacy for the Spazmo crew. We're going to embark on a great adventure. So we're going to be teaching sailing and nautical skills, and pay attention because we're going to be testing you. And you know, not all of you are going to make it. Only some of you will. And some of you may not even survive.
It's about survival.
There isn't a great probability of death. Only a mediocre one. But it'll all be on camera. This show is about exploring New York. Not just for our own pleasure and experience, but to share it with the rest of the world, because most of the world doesn't even realize that New York is a maritime mecca. The top crew members will join me on a trip to the Caribbean. Darren, why don't you introduce yourself?
Darren Dazelle, upstate New York.
Darren was in the Navy.
Yeah, maritime service, Navy diver.
Darren is a close friend and has great nautical skills. He's the kind of guy you want aboard. As opposed to Karsten.
Me and Tony Matt, he knows my nautical background. Me and Tony Matt in Curacao, we were scuba diving on my boat. I was the boat captain back then. So I moved here 18 months ago. I met up with Tony, and now I am planning on taking over this boat.
He's also an ex-Dutch commando, so he's got some killing skills. Another very competent person on board that we can turn to for in routine stuff, and as well as in rougher conditions or emergencies. Okay?
Camille. Grew up in Colorado. We're out on the lake every weekend, water skiing, always out in the water, and haven't explored the sea as much. But I love water, so I'm down.
Welcome aboard, Camille.
Thanks.
Christian.
Christian from the Bronx. I lived on a houseboat for like 6 months when I was a teenager. But That's it.
Welcome. Jamal.
Jamal Stone. I am from Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. We don't have boats there. I've seen like 5 seasons of SpongeBob. That's like the most nautical experience.
Welcome aboard, Jamal.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Alexa.
Hey, I'm Alexa. I grew up on Roosevelt Island, and I waved at a lot of boats going by growing up. But, you know, it's good to be back on a boat. Excited.
This may be the greatest adventure you guys have ever embarked on. For some of you, definitely the greatest adventure you've ever embarked on. And it'll probably change your life. And if you live, it'll be a whole new course for your life. The dog is Fidelis. Karsten's my first mate, but here, this dog is my best buddy. He is a buddy, a son, a lover. He's everything wrapped up in one.
Aww.
He's always with me. And if any of us have sex, by the way, the dog has to watch. All right, Karsten? Has to watch. Welcome aboard. We're going to start with the instruction. And then we're going to get underway, where we're going to start teaching you some nautical terms and sailing. Once we leave the marina, we're going to start sailing. All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.